What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to TGIF. In this episode, I'm going to do some pretty weird quests for a certain spy that managed to help us in the last episode. So without further ado, let us begin. Just a little bit of a disclaimer here. Helped is a bit of a relative word, seeing as how this was pretty early in the season and they pretty well stayed on their attack even though we did this. So yeah, it's not really too much help for Joey, I think it was, to have told us to do this, as the aliens still go on their attack. As a matter of fact, sometimes it escalates and sometimes it kind of calms down for a week. But regardless, yeah, it doesn't really help too much when it comes to the light communicators. But hey, apparently Joey's heart was in the right place, because when we later talked to her, well, I would say that I wouldn't spoil it, but since the season's already over, most of you already know what she says anyway, so I might as well just go on ahead and say it. She says that she doesn't really want to see us get destroyed by these guys. And here I am being attacked by a random trespasser, and I get taken completely out by their Chimera ray gun. Because why not? They're an AI after all. I mean, why wouldn't they attack us? And it is apparent that they were trying to destroy the loopers and pretty much every human on the island in this season. So suffice it to say, these guys did not come in peace. I mean, I swear, I come from another dimension myself, concerning this particular game, but these guys are more destructive than I am, and I have made more than my fair share of cannon so far. You can see that in setting the stage. So, as you may have guessed from the order of events that basically transpired in the special events, Operation Last Easter was supposed to be the final chapter in the Revolutionary War. However, I just thought that since Easter was pretty well right around the bend at the time, that I would put up the live event on Easter because of just what date it fell on. Fun fact, the 17th, the 16th of April was actually a pretty significant event in the Wii U edition. and I decided to put that into the PlayStation 4 edition, except with a modified storyline. Um, so in the PlayStation 4 edition, we actually get to. I actually gave you guys a pretty physical enemy to see, and I pretty much went after it in such a way as to easily make a season finale. Now, whether or not it is going to be considered the third season finale is completely up to whether or not 14 episodes precedes it or not. In order to be the season finale, it has to be the 14th episode. Otherwise, it's not going to be. The first season was determined by runtime, and from there I thought, now hang on a minute. Why keep making it based off of runtime when you could just as easily make season 1 set the bar, so to speak, as to how many episodes are in a season? I'll tell you more about the season plans that I am telling you about right now later, as I am coming across the first box of cat food. And like I said before, Joey is the one that gave us this challenge. I think its name is Joey. The alien beneath it looks like a girl, but she dresses like a guy. So it's very ambiguous. That raises some big questions as to what Joey even sounds like, honestly. Because think about it. Wouldn't you be surprised if a big, mean-looking man like Joey actually sounded like a woman? Or on the opposite side of the spectrum, wouldn't you be shocked if an alien woman came up to you and actually sounded like a man? I mean, yeah, alien physiology and all that, but still, how would you react, honestly? like that is just kind of weird. And I know another thing is I could be completely overthinking it, and there could be some serious voice modulators working in that disguise, and it's just the situation where she only sounds like a guy while dressed as said guy. And if you don't believe in voice modulators like that, then you haven't seen Arrow, because whenever he pushes a button on his suit, then he actually sounds a whole lot deeper than he normally does. And honestly speaking, that's some pretty high-tech stuff right there, because there's nothing covering his mouth. In order to do something like that, you would have to have a powerful speaker, and you'd have to have a powerful microphone, or one that, while being close to your mouth, is honestly very well hidden, like super small and hidden maybe in your collarbone, maybe in the color of your shirt or your jacket, whatever it happens to be. Alrighty, looks like we're going into the next round now. And, see. It looks to me like the challenges are to hit weak points, get shotgun kills, use shield potions, and collect bars. Quite a lot of challenges are being done here. Not that this series focuses really all that much on challenges on YouTube, seeing as how I have split some clips up and used the ones that didn't have challenges on them just as happily as I did the ones with. So, yeah, you can definitely say that this series is not as focused on challenges as Galactic Swarm Squad is. It looks like I am focusing on somebody on the other side of the river, and just basically hit them once with a SMG. Oh, I remember this now. Or I thought I did anyway. Okay. So there's the shotgun elimination. Now I just need to do the rest of the challenges, I guess. Okay. Just waiting on this next just waiting on what happens next, because it's just it's been a while. But I do believe that I do recognize this one, as I at some point tease a Summer Midas and get taken out pretty quickly afterwards. So I just launch a rocket that way and hit him for a good 100. And then I start to... Yup, there we go. Foolish Mortals 8. Yup, there he is. Summer Midas himself. Okay, so honestly speaking, I don't know how many people are going to roast me over this, but I really don't get the point of Midas aside from turning all the weapons gold to get under someone's skin who uses custom wraps like myself and Jester. Honestly speaking, what are you trying to prove by being Midas, right? Like, come on. He doesn't look that good. Still yet, though, he was a pretty high tier character back in chapter 2 season 2, as he was at about tier 100 when the whole thing started. Although he had the lowest level full gold form out of all of them, as you pretty much unlocked that right off the bat. It was the rest that you really had to work on, and I didn't even get all of the full gold forms. Like, I don't even think I completed one full gold form besides the one that automatically completes once you get him. So up until about chapter 2 season, I don't even think I got all of them in chapter 2 season 5. um it wasn't until chapter 2 season 7, I think, before I really started uh, working at getting all the stuff. I and Jester, rather. Um, I mean, sure, Jester got the full Ice King in Chapter 1, Season 7, but then came a period where he just became disinterested in Fortnite and didn't really put all that much work into it anymore. At least when it came to practice DVDs, he would do a single season for about 6 hours recording time, and then once he got through with that season, he would play on and off for a while, uh, and just waste some time on it. But we have both since gotten back into the swing of things, because we consider it pretty much a personal challenge to essentially fill out the whole battle pass and all of the bonus rewards that come along with it. Like, for example, the let's see, what's a good example here? Come on, think. What is it? What am I? Yeesh. The photo negative, the Scarlet Blackout, and the Gilded Reality versions of each character in Chapter 2 Season... well, Chapter 3 Season 1, actually. And I would know about that because I actually played during Chapter 3 Season 1 during a couple of my Turbo Thursday challenges. And speaking of those, I have came back to doing those with the Chubby Bunny Death Run challenge. So if you would like to check that out, you would get more of a hilarious reaction than you would watching me doing this. But on the other hand, people like Fortnite, so I mean, somebody has asked me why I put up really old Fortnite episodes. I'm not gonna call out your name, but you know who you are. You're pretty much the only one that's actually commented on my on TGIF to date. But honestly speaking, well, I think you're the only one. I forget exactly if anyone else has or not. But anyway, you're the main one that I've caught sight of, and you do make a good point. These are pretty out of date. It's just that my only excuse is I'm just trying to clear off space on my system, and I want to show it off on YouTube before doing so, just to kind of make some content on Fridays, honestly. Um, Once I get through with this, I will move on to the Galactic Swarm Squad, which will actually have a narrative importance. And I just completed the Hit Weak Spots challenge here. But my goal in this particular round was me having coming here to find the cat food. And as you can see, I am still looking for it while the storm is moving in. And I'm going to keep looking for it while the storm is eating away at my health. So, as you can see, I am pretty devoted when it comes to completing challenges. I mean, come on. It's literally one of the things you can do in Fortnite to have fun. And honestly speaking, I and Jester find this to be the only fun thing to really go for. I mean, neither of us have the skill to just go in to win it. Like, being in it to win it is fine if you can actually win regularly enough for it to pay off. If you just keep on losing, then you're going to get frustrated and you're going to rage quit, and you're not going to play it for a while. And I should know, because when I started back in Chapter 1, Season 4, that was my mindset. Like, I was in it to at least do something. I was in it to at least have some chance of winning. But, unfortunately, I never did. And since I never did, I started getting more frustrated and more frustrated, to the point where I said, what's even the point? Like, seriously, what's even the point of playing this game if I can't even win like I'm wanting to? Well, my answer came when I started doing challenges. And I believe that happened in Chapter 1, Season 5. You know, where you get Drift and the and Ragnarok and all those. So once I shifted my focus to completing the Battle Pass and completing all of the challenges in a season, that's when I started enjoying myself. That's when I found, hey, this game actually is fun after all. I just need to find what I can do and focus on that. It's not perfect, as I and Jester still only play either weekly or upon a friend's request. We don't play as much as we used to. So it's not a perfect solution by any means. But it is better than being in it to win it and just keep constantly losing and getting frustrated because of it. That's the takeaway here. Anyway, I am still searching through this storm and trying to find that box of cat food, and I'm just searching everywhere while my health is dropping to below half by ones. And once I start getting really low, I just basically cut my losses for the round and move on to the next round, while saving clip for the challenges that I did do. Because, let's face it, I have done a pretty good number. It won't be too much longer, actually, before I start up what I am going to be calling the BIOS Trio Zone Wars Saga. And that is going to be a pretty long series on a pretty hard set of challenges. But that will be about 2 episodes from now, as we have just about run out of time in this episode, and the next one will bring distance traveled while gliding, collect another bit of cat food, place top 10, use potions, complete gold quests, thank bus driver, harvest stone, carry and drop foe, rare quests, damage foes, and collect bars. Until then, adios amigos. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show.